Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day.
Today we're going to be doing this 2013/14 GMC Terrain. We're going to be doing a remote start on this today. First things first, we're going to try to get this dash off here. We're going to remove this side piece right here, which will pop off, and then we're going to get this piece off because right here is where the BCM is. So we need to get to that BCM to get to those two plugs. So that's the main parts that we need to get to is pull this off, and the BCM is behind here. That's what we're going to plug everything into. Here's the back side of this piece right here. We just took our plastic pry tool and then we pried up on it, got it to go up. Next we have 7mm here, and then we have a 7mm right there. We're going to take those two bottom ones off to get this bottom part of this dash out. There's the back side of that. We're going to go ahead and take our screwdriver. We're going to put a flathead end on it. We're going to push this down and pull that piece out. So I can see the BCM is right there. So but what we're going to do is we're going to take this, click this pin down, take this 7mm out and click this pin down right here so we can drop this bottom piece so I can get my arm up through there. So if you can see my finger right here, that's the BCM, and those are the plugs that we need to get to if you see them right there. So those are all of our plugs. I think the green and the blue are right there. So there's green and blue, blue, green. And you can also access it also from underneath, if you see it there. So kind of gives you both ways. So that's what we're gonna plug our T-harness in next. These are the parts we're going to be using today, an NU1204 NUSTART 4-button remote start made by First Tech. We're going to be doing a GMK2 T-harness and a blade AL. So these are the three components that we're going to be using. The NUSTART remote start is the exact same as a CompuStar and an Arctic Start. They're all owned by First Tech, exactly the same thing. The only difference is what name is on it. So just to let everybody know, if you're wondering why there's CompuStar, NUSTART, or Arctic Start, they just do that for different territories of different cities. So exact same product. CM900 brain. On this particular vehicle, this is the T-harness. You want to go to the BCM can, which is already stock, it's plugged in. Other vehicles is going to be the OBD2 can, so we'll just plug this one in. And then when you look at the T-harness here, we're not going to be using this because it's not through the OBD2, so that part we won't even use. The only thing we're really going to use is just these two plugs right here. That's it. So your green and blue, in and out. That's it. That's all we're going to plug in. All right, there's our two plugs that we have plugged in right there, our blue and our green, which the green plugs into the pink. And then we have our new ones plugged in, our blue and our green. So that's how everything is in there. All right, we've got our main plug plugged in, our secondary plug for our bypass plugged in. Now, since we programmed this on our computer, we logged into iDataLink's website. at use our username and password. We programmed the year, make, and model to this inside of here. This will flash. Now we have to flash this to the vehicle. So now we're going to go through the flashing instructions, programming instructions. I'll post those up on this video as well. So we have to basically take this key, clone it into here, so that way the vehicle will start. Okay, I tried to program this and it would not program without the OBD2 being plugged in. So them saying you don't have to use the OBD2 in this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So I had to plug the OBD2 in. So I'm gonna reconnect, basically mount this one up to here, put this one behind, but that's weird. In the instructions it says that you don't have to use the OBD2, but you do, because I couldn't even get this to flash. It wouldn't even power up. So that definitely has to, you definitely have to have the OBD2 connector connected. So I hooked up my antenna. I always test my antenna. I always test everything before I actually route it. This OBD2 has to be in there. So definitely connect this OBD2. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out, switch it with this one. Since this is a T-harness, I'm gonna go ahead and run my antenna up to the top. I'm gonna go ahead and mount everything all up in this cubby hole right here, and everything should be done. I just remote started it and everything works, and keyless and everything else. 2014 GMC Terrain. We did keyless entry and remote start by NUSTART.